up here next to the CM coaches. We're hearing them call the plays out.
Pretty good.
I could sound really smart about what they're going to call if I just really listen closely.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I can get them to feed me the plays. People will think I'm actually qualified to do this.
I was just going to say, I don't want to throw too many stones, but you're not often sounding very smart.
No, I need help.
That's up the middle. Excuse me, handoff.
Well, let's talk a little bit about not sounding smart.
Talk about sticking my neck out there. Have mouth, will insert foot.
Rock, dumb, as in the middle. So the Rockets going to pull a victory out of the jug. I just lost my glasses somehow.
So now they're at the 34.
So if they gave this Walla Wacky kid the nickname Wacky, you'd have Packy and Wacky on the same side.
That's great. There's your backfield.
That's all right. I think there's nothing else you'd want to do.
The Packy Wacky backfield. I was talking to his dad, Carl. I was talking to his dad, Bob Bruce. Evidently, Harvard and Boston College have come calling on the Bruce fellow.
Yeah.
Indeed. So he's getting some looks by some top quality football programs.
And Boston College, too.
Stop. Stop.
Hey, I'm going to that Boston College UMass game tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Let's see if the Eagles can beat a Division III team.
Listen, if you root Minuteman, though, I know where you live.
I am. I mean, I have a Minuteman grad in my house. I got my UMass T-shirt all set and ready to go.
Well, I'm sorry he couldn't get into BC.
He actually did get into BC. Yeah. His dad was a BC grad.
Is that right?
I have no idea.
You don't know.
No, I don't. I totally made that up. When was the last time BC won an ACC football game?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fiction part of our broadcast.
Yes,
Carl Schofield.
BC being a Division I football team is fiction.
Oh, my God. We'll take a quick break as they swap it out. Stay with us. Holy shit, Carl.
Come on.
Are you ready?
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. That's how we warm up.
Quick, okay. It's a good boot. It was nice and high. You know, he had to let it
Are you
drop.
kidding me? That boot sucked, Mike. It was too short. It was low and bounced. The needle's got to move up. This guy can't kick.
But to your point, he couldn't. He couldn't field it. I think I'm going to go on the sun at halftime, Carl. Just to see if we can get a little bit of solo growth. What do you think?
I thought you were going to run over to Sudbury Farms and grab me a soda.
I'll happily run over there.
Well, I've seen you run.
You've seen me run. I might not
Waddle.
be back until like the third quarter.
That's okay. I'll hold down the fort until you get back. Don't worry about that.
Going down won't be a problem.
We can just put you on your side and roll you. You'd be like a keg rolling downhill.
I'd make it all the way to the market.
Maybe you can grab one of those buses and take it on over.
I was just going to say, coming back, I might need to call Uber, though. Now, let me tell you about Dugan. Sports producer,
extraordinaire.
big shot boss that he is. I no sooner put my first toe on this deck, and he was all over me. Criticizing me, just absolutely, he just doesn't appreciate my talent. Maybe come playoff time, you think Dugan will give us some space heaters or anything?
No.
Hand off to Sklar.
And the thing is, it's not that the Needham channel doesn't have the space heaters that they're able to allow us to use. It's that Dugan really doesn't care about us, so he doesn't bring them.
Exactly.
Because that would be an extra thing he had to carry from the car. And he wonders why we don't help him clean up when the telecast is done.
Exactly.
He just takes us for granted, doesn't care about us.
At one point, he actually respected us.
Yeah, at one point.
What happened?
He got to know us.
Doug, you ready?
What?
Doug! All right, ready? 3, 2. Well, folks, I just want you to know all is right in the world because Carl Schofield had his Coke
I
today.
did. Yeah, you notice I haven't been whining about that.
He hasn't been whining.
Mike Fraini was my hero today. Although I have to admit, when I asked Mike and Chris if anybody got me a Coke, Chris said to me, well, just wait till you get here, Princess, you'll find out.
I think we should use our influence and send Dugan down for dinner. Bob Bruce looks hungry.
I think that would be the first thing that Dugan ever did for us.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy, you fly.
Dugan, that's a great deal. Get order 3.
Did I say I'd buy for him?
I think. Oh, I did not hear that.
Yeah,
I
no.
did hear I'd buy.
You know what? I've got a cause and effect here of what turned this game around. What was the score at halftime?
We were down by 1,
14-7? What happened at halftime?
We ate.
We ate. We got hot dogs. We got hamburgers. We got sodas. So, Bud, if you want to see victory, you know what turns this team on. Feeding Fraini and Schofield.
Oh, baby. That was
What do you think?
blocked. I think that's a fine recipe.
You think Bud watches these games?
I know he watches these games.
So,
of course.
I think if he doesn't watch these games, what we need to do is get Dugan to send him a copy of the CD or just this little 5-minute segment right here. Maybe even send it to Duffy, because I think what you really see is Fraini and I are the difference makers for this team.
Indeed.
And it happens when we get a hot dog or hamburger in our stomach.
A well-fed broadcasting crew is nothing more than magic.
I think we should have, maybe this is just an idea, maybe Chris Dugan can put something together.
Oh, don't bank on anything.
No, let's just think about this for a second. How about if we had a concession stand taste-off, where all the concession stands that we play at kind of got together and you and I could be the judges of their hot dogs and hamburgers.
Got to protect them.
A lot of action. Trips on the left, and he's looking for
There
Brennan.
it is.
Throws it up. Anybody's ball. He
1
makes
foot.
the catch.
1 foot. Oh, come on!
Call him out.
Lord Almighty! He had his foot down. Another bad call.
Well,
He only needs 1 foot. Brendan had 1 foot in.
once again, Needham is not going to get the call.
I'd like
at
to
an
get a
away
look on the
game.
replay. Maybe I'm seeing it with the blue and gold, but it looked like Brendan Smith had a foot in.
Well,